Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring...
Alright. Celeste, you're going to go down. Alright. They're talking... No, that's just about it. They're talking... Oh my gosh. Okay. The first game's, remaking the scene thing is not the best. What am I supposed to infer from this? Like, what is that? Okay. Okay, so this is where Hero, and then camera, there. Okay, watch. And Leon Hero crystal. Oh my, Hafumi, he looks so sad. Wait. Okay. So this is where he moves the body. And there he does a funny dance. I did it, wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. And then she just freaking kills him. Like, bro. Okay. Mysterious people. Also known as shocked people. That's probably something. Potato chips? Maybe? Alright, whatever.
Here's exactly what happened! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
What?
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Frickin' frick. Okay.
Here's exactly what
Maybe?
happened.
What the frick? I don't know what it is. Clock?
The killer is you! First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
And no.
That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero.
Oh my, I thought that thing with Robo-Justice that went wrong, I thought that just said brown. Epic.
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
You know, as you do.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
It's not sad. He just
And
turns
that's where
around
Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Bro.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room.
so he looks terrifying in the top left.
The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Dang, bro.
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's
Takio
office.
looking so swagalistic.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, oh. It's this way. Oh, frick. Okay.
The
There you go.
killer is you!
Alright.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
Hifumi T-pose.
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Bro.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
Damn.
That should cover everything that happened in this case.
What the frick is this? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh!
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
You lose. Complete.
I lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
Probably when you were 12.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko no Tatsujin Yasuhiro?
Keiko?
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's the last line of the trial? She say I got all A's. Cool. Give me those. Give me those. Oh yeah.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay.
Phew! Oh, frick, I gotta sneeze.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
They're gonna have a hard time locating their lever. Like, where's the lever? Where do you vote?
And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Lucky Ludenberg. Or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
I lost? Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Ifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Ifumi with this plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use, you know? I don't like where this is going. I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. Oh, okay. Okay. By you know, I thought it meant you know. But now I realize alter ego. Okay. Okay, that's a little better. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi attacked as my accomplice.
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego? Makoto! Yes! Yes, she is! What else would you be talking about?
Say what?
What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you come up with. Right again! Last night after we'd had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. What?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how did he do it? So he was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her? Oh, she would. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
As for me...
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
As for me...
He came to my room He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I do not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Bro, Taka... Look at that ultimate talent. Look at that ultimate talent. I don't think that I had no choice. That's a crime! An absolute crime! To combat his crime, I'm going to kill him. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to friggin' kill him! Also, Hifumi, don't say that.
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself. That poop perp.
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue these barbaric acts? Bro, Celeste. You forgot... Okay, whatever. Celeste, you forgot the part, you know, when you're about to die, when you're supposed to mention that you have redeemable qualities about you. So far, you failed in that sense. Like, you know, everyone else has succeeded so far, like, you know, making you feel a little bad, but you're failing a little bit. Of course, it would hurt a bit more if, you know, I liked Celeste. Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
Actually.
Then would you like to join me? It just so happens I've come up with a Sorry, a plan. Huh? I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that the item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even though love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him was to make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid? That's it?
Let's see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how do you explain the part about him playing dead? Well, or what she's asking is, well, Byakuya dumbing it down, because Sakura is just speaking smart. What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And you really believe that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to keep to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In the aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking... Are you... Sorry, that was very impolite of me to yawn that loud. Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment of our new life began here, My only thought has been escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out every day was fresh torture. Mega hand. And you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? Oh my gosh. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Okay, so Celeste, the thing I said about the redeemable qualities that you're supposed to whip out at the end, you're still struggling. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was only my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got that right on the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it? Friends? Who said we were friends?
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing. Okay, so Celeste, the redeemable qualities thing I
Do
said,
you understand?
that's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? And why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people, I can even fool my own emotions. The consciousness deceives the unconscious, and that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
Isn't
then
it wonderful?
I think I'd like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
hey,
You'd just get executed again. Or Marie. I'm pretty sure it was Marie. So smile then. When she did, it looked like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. Hopefully I've been recording. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. That weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills,
You're all done?
chills,
Okay, then let's get
kills.
rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Bro. Still smiling, dang. Dang. Wait, is she... Bro. Okay, yeah. She's getting burnt. well, I guess rest in peace. Farewell. Bruh, what the? Fire truck. Oh. Well, don't want to go into an in-depth explanation of the execution. If anyone didn't understand, but also Monokuma water. Alright, so basically, for people that the thing was, getting burned alive was such a unique way of dying. But then, at the last second, when fire truck, she was not different because cars, one of the most common deaths, ways to die, and so her death wasn't unique at all, and so she was just one of the basic people. And so that's why the execution was bad for her. Basically, it's because she couldn't be one of the it's because she couldn't be different from the other girls. It's over. The third execution is over. Technically, there's been 4, but I guess Makoto didn't see the first one, so. Celeste, death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but friends? I mean, I guess she technically did, but she only killed one person. I also can't deny that at one point, I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't that just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of the regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your life.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but the reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going? Oh, don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Oh man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What is that supposed to mean? What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Woo-hoo, see ya! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't despair at all. There was one small hope. Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
Wait, then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey!
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall.
What?
I'll check in. Why exactly are you going in alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she quickly glanced at the surveillance
Come
camera.
on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just gonna draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya. Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are totally pushovers when you show a little backbone. I try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah,
So then,
we need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and locked the locker. And as the locker swung open...
You really came.
Good morning. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed, as far as the incident is concerned. But, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all here on your own at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
however,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When did you do that?
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you!
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see? What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm it. What she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera on. Why the frick do you know that? Why? Why the frick? Why would it... In the storage closet in there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? What the frick? Kyoko, what the frick were you doing in the boys' freaking bathroom? I almost went into the girls' bathroom. What are you doing in the... Why? Alright, whatever. Storage closet. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. Yeah, but I mean, seriously. Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in, at the same time I heard that sound I fell through, I had no idea what was going on. Ba-bum. I'd fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like removed, like a revolving door, and I made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. So this is the secret room? What's in here? Well, there's some tissues. Okay, I guess I'll check the chair. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. Okay. There's a bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing here not covered in dust. Oh, frick. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave? It's kind of weird. I can understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny. A strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh! A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. With that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Oh, what the frick? Ow! Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Well, yeah, I can notice one small difference. An empty bookshelf. Empty? Gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone! What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Yeah! The farther I walked, the more I felt things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. Wait, no, Makoto, that kills you. Huh? As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. The sound. It's coming from the gym. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. You're in the gym. What's happening? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming in from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Ka-cha! Beku! Holy frick! What the frick? Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. Sans! No one not human. One side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? And could it be the mastermind spies? Bro. Chapter 3 done. The amount of people... Oh my gosh. 7. Only 7? Super Robo Justice present. Well, thanks for watching.